Welcome back to the Keeping It Real with KC podcast. I, of course, am your host, KC Phoenix. And yeah, I forgot to put on my Do Not Disturb again. So I had to do that right quick. Let me tell you, I'm putting on my necklace right now, amethyst. I literally, before I pressed record, was thinking that today was September the 9th. Yeah. So... and I think that's when the full moon in Pisces starts. And Mercury retrograde is starting around that time too. It's just been interesting. It really, really has. I'm trying to focus to put on this necklace always. Because the hole is small on this necklace. So to get it to catch takes a minute. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So this is going to be the Quick 3 Tarot for Wednesday, September the 7th. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. This is for the collective, it's not for a specific sign. All of the readings for every single sign is up for September. The general readings, the love readings, and the money readings. Also, of course, other readings for the collective, the Mercury retrograde reading, the full moon in Pisces reading, and then I just did a random love reading. Those are up as well. Whatever reading you listen to or watch, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. As for pre-shuffle energy, the thing that keeps on going through my mind, or kept going through my mind when I was doing the pre-shuffle with the cards that were coming out, was it's always darkest before the dawn, which I mentioned that before. For those of you who heard that, that is my stomach growling. So definitely I'm going to dive in for breakfast today. But if you may have heard me mention it before when I did my interview with Wajid. So yeah, if you haven't checked out that interview, for what you can do, an easier way to get to them is on the YouTube channel. You can go to the playlist and then click on the playlist Conversations with KC. And then you'll see all of the episodes that I've done interviews with people. I'm trying to get comfortable in my chair. I spoke with Wajid not too long ago, and then most recently I spoke with Carol, who is an astrologer. Wajid is what I call a cosmic renaissance man. It's always fun having a conversation with him. So if you are interested in those, feel free to check those out. But as for the darkest before the dawn, it's like a defeatist attitude because everything has gotten so heavy in a way. It's just like, it's almost like, you know how when someone's in the gym, they're doing bench presses and stuff, and they pressed, one weight. I'll just say they've already bench pressed 100 pounds. And it's like, okay, then the friends start to add more. So they add another 25 pounds or whatever, or just say another 30 pounds. So they add 15 to each side and do that. Then they start bench pressing that. And it's like, okay, gonna add some more. So now we're from 130 pounds and we're going to 150 pounds or whatever. Adding 10 to each side. Bench pressing that, okay, I guess I can do some more or whatever. But in your case, I feel like you're like, no, don't add more weight, don't add more weight. But more weight keeps getting added. And now, for some of you, you feel like you're at a breaking point. You're like, there is no way that I can carry all of this weight. I can tell you that everything happens for a reason. Whether you collapse from the weight or whether you continue to carry the weight. It all happens for a reason. And it is to teach you a lesson about something. Some of you, there's one of my favorite Whitney Houston songs, which was off her last album, her last official studio album, because they still released albums after that. But her last official studio album was the song, I Didn't Know My Own Strength. And it talks about how she had been through things, which the song wasn't written by her. I think it was written by Diane Warren or somebody. And she still survived. She still survived it, and it taught her to cling to her faith and that she was stronger than she thought she was. And for some of you, I feel that is the case, where some of these lessons is to teach you you're stronger than you think that you are. Where you're going into the gym, you're like, oh, the most I can bench press is 125 pounds. But then they add the weight to what you're bench pressing, and then before you know it, you're already bench pressing 175 pounds. And you would have never thought that you could bench press 175 pounds. But you did. But you didn't know that you could until the weight was added. That's what I'm talking about, where some of you don't know your own strength because you may be undervaluing yourself and basically removing yourself out of something because you think that you can't do it. But really, you've always had the ability and the talent and the gift to do it. It's just that you were the one who had the defeatist energy where it's like, oh no, I can't possibly do that. Or, well, based off of previous experiences, yeah, I might need to stay away from that because there's no way I can bench press that. There's no way I can carry that weight. But the universe is saying, well, wait a second. I believe that you can. So that's why I'm going to give it to you to show you that you can. And I feel that's kind of where the energy is at on that part. Now, the dawn coming in is something coming in for you. There was a lot of earth energy in the pre-shuffle. So it's something in the 3D that either comes in to take the weight off of you or comes in to reward you for carrying the weight. But it is something that comes in because you're persevering. Again, I'll say it again. I've said it a million times, and this will be 1,000,001. Nothing very, very good and nothing very, very bad lasts very, very long. So keep that in mind. I'll go ahead and pull some cards right quick. Let's see what we get in the main energy. May I have the energy for the collective for Wednesday, September the 7th. May I have the energy for the collective for Wednesday, September the 7th. May I have the energy for the collective for Wednesday, September the 7th. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What is it that the collective, something, this just moved to the side. Something's telling me to take this card. I'm going to set it to the side, see what it is later. What is it that the collective needs to hear? What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? This is abundance. Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Some of you could be a Taurus, a Libra, or a Cancer. Also, this is about giving birth to ideas as well. It can also be about fertility too. Don't forget, like I said before, full moon in Pisces. That is definitely a lot of moon energy dealing with cycles. If you are not looking to get pregnant, you know what to do. So just want to throw that out there. But Empress is at the bottom of the deck, and that is about abundance. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards? Thank you. Woo, that jumped out. Yep. There's this energy. May I have another card, please? And this just confirmed 2 cards came out. So I'm going to set this one here. I hit my camera. Set that one there. Yeah. There's this 5 of Wands has been coming out in so many readings in different decks. There's some conflict going on. This is the thing. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles. Again, this defeatist attitude where you feel like you're lacking something. But this is the kicker though. The first card that came out is 10 of Cups. 10 of Water. In this deck, I'm using the good Earth. Or not the good Earth, the good Tarot. So yeah, 10 of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, water energy. This is about emotional fulfillment. Whatever this is, where you feel like you've been left out in the cold, with the 5 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups is here. There's some type of nostalgia. is what's going on. Some of you might be reminiscent, especially with us going in the Mercury retrograde, which we're already in pre-retrograde. You're reminiscing about something. Some of you may have something going on with a mother. Somebody may be missing their mother right now, or maybe their mother's missing them. I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like someone's missing their mother. And Queen of Water, Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, Cancer specifically, but water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel like someone, especially with the Empress have shown up, someone may have had a conflict with a mother figure. That could have been going on. Somebody may have felt like they couldn't win when it comes to the relationship with a mother-like figure. So especially with this Six of Cups here, I do see that. I also feel in the relationship, because 6 plus Queen is 7. And there might be some type of confusion. I believe that what's going on, however this happened, where someone was left out, there might have been some miscommunication. I feel like this conflict may have happened with some miscommunication. Also, I feel there will be a correction. Something's going to fix itself. If there hasn't been communication, it's going to happen during Mercury retrograde, is what's going to happen. I feel something may be repaired. And also, let me check what this card is, the one I set to the side, because I didn't even look at it. What is this? Yeah, I feel someone's been taking a break, is what has happened from each other. Whatever this is that's going on in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be a mother figure, it's just I'm really picking up that energy. With the Empress and the Queen of Cups, this is probably involving a mother figure. If not, it's involving someone who may be older than you, who you have some type of relationship with. And there's some type of disagreement. Clearly there's some type of conflict. 5 of, what's under that? But you know what? This is interesting. You have the 5 of Fire, which was at the bottom of the deck, which is 5 of Wands, conflict. But under that, you have the 6 of Wands, which is recognition. So for some of you, if this is dealing with the mother, I feel that you may have felt, and I don't know why I'm hearing a sibling situation too. For some of you, it may have been a sibling situation where you felt your sibling is the favorite, is what you may feel. That you never, it's almost like if your sibling, I'm just making up something here. If your sibling opened the door, your mother would act like they just got into Harvard. But for you, if you get into Harvard, then your mother just acts like you only opened the door. like you just opened the front door or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel that you have to do double what your sibling does. For those of you that's resonating with. For others of you, if you don't have a sibling, I just feel like as a child, you may have felt like you did everything right. You got good grades. You didn't get into any, shenanigans as a kid. You surrounded yourself with the right friend group. You got a good job. You maybe even bought your own home or bought your own car, did this or did that. You did everything that an adult is supposed to do. And as a child, you weren't, quote unquote, a problem child. And even after all the stuff that you've done, you feel like your mother, possibly, or somebody in Queen of Cups or Empress energy, could be a male, but more than likely a female. But you feel all of the stuff that you've done, they've never recognized you, is what I feel. You never received the recognition. But I also feel that is going to change. There's going to be something, because I'm looking at the cards as they come through. There's going to be something that makes someone rethink a situation, because I'm seeing 2 10s here. And that's when judgment happens. Because anytime I see 2 10s, I think of judgment. And I really feel if this is a mother-child situation, they're going to come around. And they will recognize that they contributed to the strained relationship. and this distance that you've had with each other, the gap is going to close, is what will happen. And also, I just heard recognizing you as an equal in a way. Like, maybe, and this happens with parents at times. I mentioned this before too. With some parents, they will always see you as a child. You can have a whole family. You can even be a grandmother. If your mother is still alive, she's still going to see you as a child, for the most part. And I feel for some of you, with this new, what's the word? I need the word, please. Reconnection is cute, but there was another one I was looking for, but I'll go ahead and take that. Thank you. With this reconnection, they're going to see you through a different lens. Now, it's not going to be, oh, well, that's my baby boy or that's my baby girl. It's going to be, oh, wow, this is my adult child. That's kind of the energy that I pick up. But with this reconnection, I really feel it will blossom into this 10 of Cups, because this is a family card. And you will get the family that you wanted. Some of you, you may not have felt comfortable not having a good relationship with your mother. It's like you're going without your mother. Everyone, for the most part, wants their mother in their life. They want their father in their life too. So throughout all of this, kind of doing it on your own and not having that motherly support, I believe that is one of the things that is also helping your mother see you through a different lens, where it's like, wow, my child and I have not been communicating, but yet my child has been surviving. My child has been thriving. My child has been stable. My child has been consistent. My child is no longer a child. My child is an adult. So yeah, you may have, like I said, for some of you, you may have felt like, I don't see what else I can do. And yeah, but something's going to change. And for those of you, if this is not a mother situation, I'm going to title this a mother situation, but for others of you, I do see, as I'm looking at this Queen of Cups and this 10 of Cups, I still see some type of recognition. And there's going to be some type of passion too with a new start. Again, 10 signify new starts. And it had just hit me with the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands equals the Ace of Wands. So there is something new and someone is eager to start. Now, I'm going to throw this out, going back to the pregnancy thing for some of you. With the Ace of Wands and then the Empress showing up, if you don't want to get pregnant again, I'm just making it clear, because Ace of Wands is also other type of energy too. So just throwing that out there. So yeah, that's what I have. There's a few other things I could mention as well, but this is long enough. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.